Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Monday, July 7th, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. I hope that everybody had an amazing, safe, and fun July 4th weekend. And here we are kicking off another week on Fade to Black. Tonight, Robert W. Sullivan is with us, Occult Symbolism. Tomorrow night is our once a month AMA where you get to ask me anything. Wednesday night, Mike Ricksecker is here, Stargates and Atlantis. Thursday night, we are off air because I'm doing some TV production. All right, 3 days this week. I do have one major event coming up at the end of this month. It is the PSI Games, which is August 1st through the 3rd, 2025 in Charlottesville, Virginia. The Psychic Olympics. Links for everything are below. Tickets, information, everybody that is speaking. And I'll see you out there in Charlottesville, Virginia. All right, let's get to it. On this day in history, 1456, Joan of Arc's conviction for heresy is overturned at an appeal proceeding held at the Archbishop's Palace in Rouen, France. There's a problem with that, though. She had been burned at the stake 25 years earlier. Wow. All right, let's get to your Fader fact. The Caesar salad just turned 100 years old. It was invented in 1924 by Cesar Cardini in Tijuana, Mexico. That's your Fader fact. It's been vetted, and I bet you didn't know that. All right, let's get to the breaking news. After months of touting the impending release of new blockbuster information on accused sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein, the Justice Department announced in a memo today that there was no evidence he kept a client list or was murdered. The Justice Department also says that it does not plan to release any new documents in the matter, saying it is case closed. Now, I'm confused, because a few months ago, Attorney General Pam Bondi said that Epstein's client list was sitting on my desk right now to review. I'll just leave all of that right there. Black Sabbath had their final show this weekend in Birmingham, England, called Back to the Beginning. I watched everything in its entirety. The heavy metal royalty who graced the stage throughout the day was truly amazing. Now, I'll have more on tomorrow's AMA. Yeah, it was a great weekend. Absolutely incredible. At least 90 people have died after devastating floods have hit central Texas. Camp Mystic, an all-girls summer camp, has confirmed that 27 campers and counselors died in the weekend floods. 10 campers and 1 counselor are still unaccounted for. I will keep you posted and updated on this. Shares in Tesla tanked by as much as 7.6% in pre-market trading today after its CEO, Elon Musk, said he is forming a new American political party. Tesla stock later recovered some of its earlier losses, but then opened down 7.6% at the start of regular trading at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time today. In mid-afternoon trading, just before this broadcast, shares were still down about 7%. Wow. Last Thursday, archaeologists unveiled a 3,500-year-old city in Peru that served as a trading hub, linking Pacific Coast cultures with those in the Andes and the Amazon. Drone footage released by researchers shows the city center is marked by a circular structure on a hillside terrace. Named Peñico, it is located in the northern Barranca province, close to where the Corral civilization, the oldest in the Americas, developed 5,000 years ago. This is absolutely incredible breaking news. This should scare the crap out of you. You ready? A glob of 99 million year old amber trapped a zombie fungus erupting from a fly, preserving one of the oldest examples of fungi parasite hijacking an insect's body before killing it. The fungus and its host likely lived alongside the dinosaurs. The fly, as well as a second specimen of an infected ant in its cocoon, shows the complexity of ancient ecosystems like zombie fungal parasites preying on insects. Wow. Former Russian transport minister Roman Starovoyt died by suicide today, just hours after Putin fired him from his job. The decree announcing his dismissal was published today on the official Kremlin website, with his deputy appointed acting minister. The investigative committee of Russia said his body was found inside a car in Moscow, saying, "Of course, we'll investigate." Yeah, some things you just can't make up. The deadly mushroom case that has gripped Australia and much of the world has ended. After hearing 9 weeks of evidence, a jury has found Erin Patterson guilty of murdering 3 relatives and attempting to kill another. She served up beef Wellingtons containing death cap mushrooms at her home in Victoria back in 2023. The meal led to the deaths of her in-laws, Don and Gail Patterson, and Gail's sister, Heather Wilkinson. Heather's husband, Ian, was in a coma for weeks, but he survived. The death cap mushroom is considered the deadliest mushroom to humans. Wow. All right, there you go. There's all of the breaking news that you need for this July 7th, 2025. Fade to Black Breaking News is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. I want to remind everybody we got a 3-day week this week on Fade to Black. It's a short week. And today on the show, Robert Sullivan joins us. We're going to be talking about occult symbolism. All of that and much more tonight on Fade to Black. But for now, all I've got is Go Backley Tappy.